Hey best friends, it's your girl Krista Adama, blogger of KristaAdama.com, as well as founder of the best t-shirt brand as well as media outlet ever, millennialinfluence.co. So when you're done watching this video, definitely go check out those websites because they're lit. Okay, so you guys obviously know what this title is, and I do ask that you please watch the video into its to its entirety so you can grasp the message. Like, I have never seen social media go that in on Ciara, on that type of message ever. So many women had so many negative opinions on that post that she said, which was level up, don't settle. And the video was a video from John Gray's he was speaking at a women's conference that he was invited to. So literally, like I just said, just please watch this video to its entirety. Don't be like, oh my God, Krista, how can you agree with Ciara? Click unsubscribe. Best friend, chill, just listen. And I probably, after this video, you will have a greater meaning on what the video actually meant. Okay, so basically, like I said, the video was a video of John Gray speaking at a women's conference, and the title said, level up, don't settle. And so many women disagree with it. I heard women saying, well, basically, if you guys haven't seen it, the message of the video was basically saying that women shouldn't be walking around in like the spirit of girlfriend, that they should be walking around in the spirit of wife. You should already be a wife before your husband or before a boyfriend meets you. And a lot of people equate wife, the spirit of wife, as like cooking, cleaning, bowing down for a man, and so many people disagree with it. But this is from the church context. So in order to understand what he's saying, you have to be like looking at the word and actually understand from a Christian mindset, not a worldly view, not your own perception of life. And that's what we're going to do in this video. Okay, so I do have a list because I wanted to make sure that I got all of what I said into this video, because I really want my best friends to truly understand the meaning of this video and why I agree with it. I wholeheartedly agree with it. Like, this is like, when I saw the video for the first time, I didn't see it when Ciara posted. I saw it like, this is an old video. And when I saw it, I was like, child, he is speaking to me like this is, what he's saying is true. He's saying something good that everybody needs to hear. So basically, one of the messages that I got from this video was that we women need to not wait on a husband to be 100% ourselves. A lot of women are like, you know, in my other video, I'm gonna wait until I buy a house when I get married, or I'm gonna wait to lose weight when I get married, or I'm gonna wait to travel to Europe when I get married. When I have somebody, that's when I'm gonna do it. And basically what he's saying through that message is saying, like, sis, you do not need to wait for a man to have all these experiences, to do something new, to improve your life, to be the best you that you can be. You should already be walking in the best you that you should be. So a lot of church people, we always look at Proverbs 31 to be an example of how women should be. So for people that have not read it before, basically the Proverbs 31 woman, she's a boss. And basically the word starts from Proverbs 31 verse 10. And then you're going to see all the attributes of, you know, a Proverbs 31 woman. And basically she's a boss. She takes care of her house, home. She's a teammate, just so many things. And I wrote down all the messages that I got from her when I read Proverbs 31, and I want you guys to listen because I'm going to say it. It's 18 of them. I'm going to say it, and I'm going to give you like a short explanation if it's required. Okay, so you guys ready? Because we about to understand this message, and we're going to understand why we all need to level up. We're going to understand why we all need to not to settle and be the best person that we can be. Okay, so basically the first thing, and you guys can read Proverbs 31 verse 10 and on your own time, but when I was reading, this is what I got. That she's disciplined. That basically she doesn't work off of emotion, but she works off of what she needs to get done. She works in happiness, meaning that whatever she does, whether it's school, whether it's work, whatever she's doing, she's not complaining about it, and she's working with happiness because she knows that that work is probably investing her dream, it's probably funding her household, it's probably paying for her kids' school, it's probably paying for her hair, her makeup. So she's not complaining. She's happy, and she's thanking God like, yo, God, thank you for giving me this job because I can be able to provide what I need to provide for whatever I have to do. She's an encouraging woman. She doesn't put women down. Everything that she speaks is encouraging. She's not gossiping. She's just being an encouraging person. Number 4, she's intelligent. Child, the Proverbs 31 woman, basically a wife, is intelligent. She is intelligente. She's not saying, yo, I'm going to go to school. When I meet my husband, I'm going to wait to learn this. No, the girl is smart. This wife is smart. Another thing, she has a relationship with God. That though she's not saying, because in the Bible it says that the man is supposed to lead the home. We're submitting to we're helping the message of our family, the purpose of our family. But not only is the husband having a relationship with God, she also has a relationship with God. She's also going into her word. She's also calling his name, praying to him. It's not only on the husband. She's already doing that. Number 6, she knows her worth, and she knows that it's not equal to any type of money. For example, I'm about to be real. A lot of people like to sleep for cash. She knows that, what my rubies, my precious jewels are not up for any amount of cash. She knows her importance. She knows that though the society tries to say, yeah, you're ugly, you're less than, she says no, because in the word it says that I am this. In the word it says that I am that. Therefore, I'm not going to hold myself to society standards. I'm going to hold it to what the word says and who I am and who I know I am. So she knows her worth, no matter what society tells her. She takes care of her home. She's a clean child. She's clean. She's clean. She gets up early. Basically, she knows time. She knows that the day, the hours, minutes does not wait for anybody. And because of this, she reacts because she's disciplined, and she gets up early to start her day. Like even in the Bible, it said that she gets up like when it's still dark. Child, y'all better read y'all Bible. She gets up when it's still dark. And when it's still dark, especially in Chicago, it's like 5 a.m. So that basically she's waking up from 4:30 a.m. to like 6 o'clock because it's still dark at that time. She's amazing. She's a team player. She knows how to bring people when she needs help. She doesn't try to like do everything by herself. She's a team player. Number 10, she's interested in the details and she's very strategic. So basically every move she does, she's not doing it just to do it. She's doing it because she has an overall goal that she knows she's going to achieve. 11, she takes care of herself, whether it's mentally, physically, spiritually. She knows that in order for her to be the best for her children, for her husband, for her home, she has to take care of herself. Number 12, she's prepared. Knowing that when the day starts, that's not when you're supposed to be prepared. You're supposed to prepare days before so that when the time is now for you to actually do what you have to do, you're not trying to gather pieces, trying to struggle to fumble and get everything in order because everything's already in order. So she's prepared. Number 13, she helps people that are poor. So basically she's giving out to charities. She knows that the money that she makes is not only going to be in this household. She's going to spread the wealth or spread what she has to other people that actually need it. She's not selfish. Number 14, she loves to look good. And she loves her stuff to look good as well. There's nothing wrong with having your hair done, having your makeup done, there's nothing wrong with it. And the Proverbs 31 clearly likes to look good, and she likes the stuff around her to look well as well. Number 14, she's a businesswoman and she has multiple streams of income. So I feel like it can be divided either way. In the passage it said basically she's a businesswoman. Like when her husband is doing what he has to do, and I'm going to get to that in a second. When her husband is doing what he has to do, she's bringing multiple income. She's not solely depending on her husband to bring in money. And though I know there's some women that are stay-at-home moms or they have agreements with their husbands, that's your own business. But I'm talking about the Proverbs 31 woman. She was also bringing in some streams of income for her household. Number 16, she is secure in who she is. Basically, like, she's not letting society dictate who she is, what she's going to do. She's secure in who she is, and she's secure in her message and her purpose that, whatever she's going to do, she's going to do it because she knows who she is in herself and also in the Lord. Number 17, she doesn't use her mouth to bash people, but to give wisdom. Don't you guys know them women that like when they talk, it's like Like, that's the Proverbs 31 woman. Whenever she speaks wisdom. She speaks to bring women up. And number 18, she is far from lazy. Like, she does not remain idle in any of her work. She's not lazy. She does what she has to do because she knows her goals and her purposes. And basically, looking at these attributes, looking at these characteristics of a Proverbs 31 woman, basically that is what a wife is. And basically that's what Pastor John Gray was saying, is that you do not wait until you are a wife in the natural realm to actually start doing this. You're not waiting until you meet your husband to start being prepared. You're not waiting to meet your husband until you're intelligent. You're not waiting to meet your husband until you're going to start getting up early. You're not waiting until you meet your husband to start taking care of yourself. No, you're already doing that in your singleness. You already had that wife spirit on you, because you're already a wife when he meets you. You're already being prepared. You're already disciplined. You're already having multiple streams of income. You're already helping charity. You're already having a relationship with God. That's what he's trying to say. He's not trying to put anybody down. He's not trying to condemn women. He's not trying to say that you're less than. No. John Gray is not saying, you need to be a wife, you need to cook, clean, and do that for a boyfriend. It's deeper than that, child. Look deeper into it. He's saying that you should already have these attributes as a single woman, as a woman being a girlfriend, as a woman, with her fiance, as a married woman. But as a single woman, you should already be embodied in it. You need to be walking around being prepared, being disciplined, knowing your worth, knowing that, nothing can equate to your self-worth and who you are. You're secure. Like, you should already know that. And that is the message that he's trying to say. Okay, so a lot of women may be saying like, oh my God, okay, Krista, I understand what you're saying. Those are good attributes that, us women or you or I need to have. But there's some men that don't deserve it. And what I say to that is that I truly believe when you're walking in your purpose, when you already know your self-worth, when you're paying attention to the small details that he's doing, that you're not going to attract the man. And if you do, you're going to be able to say, I work too hard to have what I have. Therefore, I'm not going to let you be amongst me. So basically in this passage, it says that her husband is known in the gates when he sits among the elders of the land. Basically, her man is not just a regular man. Her man has a title. Her man is known. Her man is also working on something too. Her man is purposeful. Her man is submitting to God's will and to what God wants him to. So sis, when you're becoming who you need to be, because of what God says, because of having a wife spirit, you're not going to attract nonsense. And if they come, you're going to be like, shoot, fly, don't bother me. And one thing that I just don't understand, I don't really get, is that why were women so in a roar, so miscombobulated when Ciara said this? But we have artists that promote having sugar daddies. We have artists that objectify their bodies, that are basically naked. We have artists that are cursing in every song, just talking so bad about women, saying the N-word. Why don't us women get in a roar about that? Why don't we get mad about that? Why are we so complacent with mediocrity? Why are we so complacent with bad things? But when somebody is saying, yo, sis, level up. I was here before. I know how you feel to constantly get these nonsense dudes. But this is what you need to do to be a better you, to be happier. Like, literally, people were asking Ciara, like, yo, Ciara, what prayer did you pray to get Russell? And now she's saying level up. She's saying don't settle. She's putting this video and people are getting offensive. I don't get it. Like, literally, the whole world was asking her. And now she finally answered and people are like, oh my God. But basically, I just don't understand, like, she has that past. She's able to speak from experience, but people are still using that to put her down. And so I'm like, with society, you can never win. That's why you cannot live by their compliments, because if you do, you're going to die by their insults. They're going to die by the negative things that they have to say to you, because you can never win. But like I just said before, I'm just mad that culture doesn't get mad when women do bad things, when we promote having sugar daddy, when we promote sleeping with as many men as you want. It just doesn't make sense why we just get mad at people actually doing the same thing. That's why in the Bible it says that we are in this world, but we're not of this world, because this world is crazy. But you know, best friends, I'm so happy that you listened to this message. I know it was quite a long one, but I really wanted to impact it with so many useful gems that I know will help you and bring more understanding to basically what Ciara was saying, that it's not a negative thing to have a wife spirit, and that it's actually a good thing, not only for your home, but for you, so that you can be the best you that you can be. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next one. Bye, best friends.